The King Magnus story is a real rags to riches story because he turned up as this skinny little horse that not much to look at, and he evolved into this fairy tale story that's now a multiple winner. It's taken us to a Group 1 race at Flemington, and the most important thing for us, he's won the Cranbourne Cup.
King Magnus at the 100 with no effort. Sosie Bond there. King Magnus surges. King Magnus in front, looking for a local win. King Magnus won the Cranbourne Cup. Our Playboy up for second.
I've lived in Cranbourne since 1972 as a young fella, so 52 when the Cup was ran, and started my apprenticeship here as a jockey and got too heavy, had a weight problem, still got it unfortunately, but turned to training, and one of the things we always wanted to do in the stable was to win a Cranbourne Cup.
An awesome achievement on behalf of myself and Robbie. Robbie's, like I said, he's been here for 30 years and I've only been here for 2, so but it's my new home as well, so we were really chuffed to win it.
He creates a lot of morale, like you see with Sandy strapping him and all the staff around him. He's a real character, and it carries right through, like the ownership, you see them, they jump around, and the staff and everyone's, he has that aura himself, but all the way through the staffing ranks and the ownership. So it's a fantastic story all the way through.
Every time he goes to the races, he always has that underdog, cloud hanging over him. He's never really fancied, and even in the Cranbourne Cup, he still was at good odds, So it's a great story when he comes out there because he's a fighter, and he really tries his best all the time.
For Lockie King, he just come out of his apprenticeship, as a senior, and he had that sort of, when you come out as an apprenticeship, you got the same underdog mentality, so to come out on top was just fantastic. Everyone works so hard in all industries, but especially racing, when you get out of bed early in the morning and your staff and everyone works so hard to achieve the goals of winning and to win something that's been on the bucket list so long, and then to be able to let that excitement out and share that emotion with your team was just outstanding.
It was an awesome day. To have such a big crowd after being restricted was a great feeling, and to feel the atmosphere and the vibe around the place was awesome. Obviously I've travelled around the world and been to many big events, but it's still always special when you win a race with such tradition and pride, so it was very special.